All right, good morning, folks. So today we're going to be looking at how genetic traits are inherited. And you can make that title there on your Google drawing. And we're going to be using all of these lovely features that are on Google Drawing and creating a chart. So let's begin. We're going to click on shapes and look for the happy face. And we're gonna make a happy face there of a mother and another one of a father. Now the best way to do this is to just right click and then click copy and then right click again and then click paste and then another happy face will pop up. And we're going to want to title these. So we're going to click on the text box and we're going to put father here and make this text box smaller. And we're going to title her as the mother. Make the text box smaller. Okay. Maybe we can add some hair here. Let's use the lines and the scribble and just make some hair here. Okay. That works, right, guys? Maybe get the lines, the line spacing a little bit thicker. Make the hair a nice golden, and then click on the arrow. Select this little hair, and click on the line color. Make it yellow, and then click on the line spacing and make it a little bit thicker. There you go. Okay, so we want to change their eye colors. We're going to be talking about eye color here. So let's click on shape and let's look for well, there's different ways that you can do this, but the nicest way, the clearer way to do this is to click on oval and then make a small circle there. And then click on this, I call it the bucket. And let's change the eye color to brown. You can do the same thing over here. Click on shapes, click on oval, which looks like a circle, and then just hover over this eye, and then you see those two H's there? That means that they are about the same size. So you let it go, click on the bucket, click on brown, and we have a father with brown eyes. Now we're going to make this mother mother with green eyes. So we're going to do the same thing. Click on shapes, click on oval, and hover over her eyes. Click on the bucket. Make her eye colors green. And maybe a little bit lighter green here. Text box, shape, oval, hover over, drag, click on the bucket, and there we go. So the father and the mother will be reproducing, and they will be reproducing, and so we're going to draw another happy face down here. So we're going to click on shapes and click on a happy face and bring it over here. Actually, I'm sorry, click on it, press delete, You can actually make it the same size by just copying it. So hover over it, right click, click copy, then right click, click paste, and then another one will pop up. And you just drag it down. There we go. And what they will do is have 3 children. So we're going to right click, click copy, click paste. They will have a second child, and then paste again. They will have a third child. So they will have 3 children. And what we're going to be doing is trying to figure out the different combinations that they can have and figure out what type of eye color these 3 children will have. And what are these called again? Click on text box. These are called offspring. And if we click on the font size here, we can increase it by pressing on the plus sign and dragging that text over a bit to make it look nice. Now, we have to draw 2 genes. So every person carries 2 genes. So what we're going to do is click on shapes, and we're going to look for something that looks like a capsule, which would be this one here, this flow terminator. So we'll draw it out this way, and you can make it the shape that you'd like. You can turn it to make it vertical by clicking on this dot and then waiting till it is at 90 degrees. 90 degrees, you know then that it is straight. Now, the father has 2 gene versions. One is brown, so we're going to go to fill color, and we're going to make it brown. And the other gene version is, I'm just noticing these 2 colors are different. So let me change this one. This one's a little bit darker. There you go. Actually, that's the wrong color. Let me click there. It's this one here. Okay. So one gene version is brown, and the other gene version happens to be, actually, you don't need to do that. All you do is click on it, right click, copy, right click, paste, and it pops up again. This gene version is blue. Now, what you don't know is that brown is a dominant allele or a dominant gene. So even though the father's eyes are brown, he still carries with him a gene that instructs for the building of protein molecules for blue eyes. Okay, and the mother has green eyes, and we're going to take one of these. They look like capsules. We're going to click on copy and paste. And the mother also has a gene for blue eyes. And she also has a gene that instructs for making protein molecules that make your eyes look blue. I'm sorry, green. So we're going to click on paste here, and we're going to make this capsule look green. All right. Now we're going to look at the different combinations that we can make. So we're going to click on shapes and we're going to use an arrow. So we're just going to paste the arrow here, and then we're going to use this circle to rotate the arrow. And we're going to change it brown. I'm going to move things around a little bit so we can fit the arrow in. So we always need one gene from the mother and one gene from the father that will be inherited. That's the key word there, inherited. So this, I'm going to hover over it. I'm going to right click, click copy, and then click paste. And I'm going to drag my capsule over here. And another gene will be inherited from the mother. The offspring will inherit a gene, and we will. It's always a 50-50 chance. So I could have picked blue, but I chose brown. And here I have another opportunity. I can choose green or blue. In this case, I'm going to choose green. So I'm going to hover over shape and then look for an arrow. I'm going to then drag the arrow out. Actually, you know what? Delete. Press delete and just use the same arrow. That way they're all sort of the same size. So click copy, hover over it, click paste. Another one will pop up. I'm going to want to use the same color. And I'm going to actually use the arrow. I'm going to lengthen it. And place another gene over here. Now this offspring, we can call it offspring A, right? I can hover over this. I can then highlight it, click copy, click copy, and then click paste. And there it is. Pops up again. So I'm clicking copy. I'm clicking paste several times. We're going to call this offspring A. This person has a name. This person is also a gender. It could be male or female, right? But because the brown is a more dominant color than green, this individual is going to wind up with brown eye colors. And we can just copy paste again and then drag them over. Okay. And we have offspring B. I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste. And we will call this offspring B. And offspring B will have we can choose brown, the brown gene version, the brown gene copy or the blue gene copy. In this case, we're going to copy the arrow, paste the arrow, and we're going to maneuver it. We're going to click on this little blue circle, and we're going to change it to a blue color. There we go. And so we're showing that the father is, the offspring is inheriting the blue gene from the father. We're going to copy and paste. You see it there. Drag it over. And we can't pick from the father anymore. We have to pick from the mother. And we're going to copy paste the arrow. We're going to grab it from here, from the small little circle, rotate it, and we're going to inherit from the mother another blue gene. And guess what color eyes this baby will have? That's right, blue. So copy, paste, change the eye color, fill color, and we're going to copy paste one of the eyeballs. We're going to drag it over and change the eye color, and we will do the same here. Copy, paste, and we want to title this offspring C. This person will have a name like Mary or John or Claudia. Offspring C, we will be giving a gene from the father and a gene from the mother. And we don't have to do that. We can just grab the arrow here. Let's grab the arrow here, copy and paste. And this offspring will, let's give it the blue gene. It's a lot of arrows. Hope we can keep up with all the arrows here, but so we're going to copy and paste this blue gene, and this offspring will also inherit, copy, paste, the green gene from the mother. So we're going to take this arrow and we're going to plug it here. And make a copy of this green gene that will instruct for green eyes. Now what's going to happen here? Well, what color eyes will offspring C have? Well, the color eyes, well, it all depends on which is the more dominant color. And the more dominant color here is green. So we're going to copy and paste mom's eyeballs to offspring C. And I'm sure yours will come out a lot better than mine. We're going to cut I'm sorry, we're going to copy, we're going to paste, and there we have it, folks. Also, something to note is, well, something that you can talk about, which of these are heterozygous and homozygous. Offspring B would be homozygous. The rest of these individuals would have heterozygous genes, right? Okay, folks, so I hope you had fun with that, and I'll see you again next time.